I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
It's been interesting watching Reigns. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns, over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the tribal chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
No escape from these punches. This superstar promised a win at any cost. We are seeing just how far they're willing to go.
And they do. Trading counters here.
Man.
Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins.
Schoolboy takedown.
Oh no, wait a minute.
What power from the tribal chief. That was a power bomb with one message in mind: absolute destruction.
Fireman's carry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he fends that off. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Turn it into a flapjack. Roman cannot be stopped here.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. The disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make a mistake that Rollins will capitalize on.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
That's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him. Switches into a flapjack.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Clubbing blow stifles the attack.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has all...
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Face, meat floor.
I think I see a few teeth on the floor.
Delivered into the barricade. Oh, no, what could this be?
Oh, don't do this.
Hung up in the barricade. In a big boot.
And Reigns is really fired up. He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring.
Looking to explore things ringside now, and now heading back inside the ring. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to play on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago.
Look out! Through the air, and connects!
Completely throwing self-preservation out the window.
I don't know how your mind would even think about doing that. And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns
Batten down the hatches. These two are loading.
Oh.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Boom. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
What impressive determination from both competitors. Keeping at each other no matter what.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Reigns hits it!
And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Fair! Fair by Reigns! Roman Reigns pops from out of nowhere with a spear.
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has...
Superman punch by the Tribal Chief. And a spear. Chance to retain here. The champ might put this one to bed. And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a...
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the tribal chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's rogue bloodline, no honorary uses. It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
And gentlemen, it is time for Bloodline War Games. Roman Reigns, the Usos, and Sami Zayn versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and Jacob Fatu.
Both of these sides have a deep and abiding hatred for one another. Solo felt he was held down. His crew never called up during Roman's time as the tribal chief.
But most of the men on Roman's side were unceremoniously removed from the bloodline, courtesy of Solo Sikoa. And those who weren't have faced continued attacks from the new bloodline.
And the winners tonight are very likely to be considered the true bloodline by the WWE Universe. Let's see who comes out on top tonight. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excelled.
From the top, diving headbutt.
An overbearing assault on Jacob now.
Jacob's having trouble assessing the situation.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE could handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Usi, and work as a real team. Just one last time.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks. Up the electric chair, down for the drop.
Jay is imposing his will.
Yeah, Jay has all the wheels turning now. Eats a punch to the face.
And Jacob Fatu puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Jacob got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a...
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters. Backbreaker. Ouch.
A narrow escape.
With the lariat.
Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Ooh. Big forearm. Ooh, walloped by a huge club. Ooh.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sami seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Belly-to-back suplex, back suplex into the neck break.
able to adapt.
Oh, check this out. This is going to blow your mind. Jay can seal it here.
Turn it around with a reversal. Set it up for something here.
Down in a hurry.
Oh! Vicious right forearm. And the balance of power is about to shift with this upcoming entrant.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Calculating the next move here.
Climbing into the ring, pretty much entering a war zone.
Solo's the color leader of the new bloodline has called himself the head of the table. Called himself a tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
Well, Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Rollins, Solo will be everything he says he is and more. Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
We've already seen a few blows land above the neck. He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
And that was an effective attack, guys.
Nasty boot by Zay.
Crucial moment for Tonga Loa. With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Just gasping for air. Counting down the seconds as this match gets closer to being even.
Tossed clear across that gap and crashing down into the opposite ring.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. DDT!
Fight. Hey guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all
From the top. Oh man, he landed rough there.
OG bloodline leader, meanwhile, Zayn.
How sad he ended it there.
And main event Jey Uso isn't looking so big after that hit there.
He's taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can.
Just punched him right in the middle. Relentless. Enough already.
Gets lifted into position. Sammy's scheme sure helping him out there.
You can almost feel the intensity coming from Tama Tonga on that attack.
And his head was once again the target. Time for him to defend against that.
And we can't overlook how devastating that DDT was. And he just got caught good once again.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Everyone is out of their seats right now.
All eyes are glued on the action in front of them.
Kick right to the gut.
And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here. And the big right. Looks like the impending numbers advantage isn't enough for him.
Punch right in the head.
Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure.
Picked up and being carried around there.
Man, right to the esophagus. A sledgehammer. How do you recover from that? Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation. Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
That could put Tama down for good.
Oh, what a kick. He puts him into the corner.
Corner, and a couple back elbows to follow. Oh no! Driving down with the sledgehammer.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
It is absolutely deafening in the building right now. He's got Jacob here. Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
He's starting to look back.
Down on the ground, getting
maybe seeing an opening.
Another vicious attack to his head.
That's the kind of offense that can ruin your whole balance.
Looking out of the ring for reinforcements. Turns it around. Looking for something out of the air before entering.
Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with that weapon. Oh, that might have just broken something.
Roman Reigns so dominant.
It's just a matter of time now. The guillotine is locked in tight.
That's it. And Team Roman wins War Games.
The new bloodline has fallen.